Okay, food. So why have I pulled food out as a separate topic? Particularly if you go into a jungle retreat and you're on the ayahuasca diet, we suddenly get to see all the attachments we have with food. And so I'll just give you some examples. I guess one of the obvious ones is that, the food is the same thing every day and every meal, and so it becomes quite repetitive. And so we can go through a phase of obviously of craving things, like if we've haven't sort of tried to wean ourselves off sugar and salt, for example, before we arrive, or the chances are we'll go through a sugar and salt withdrawal, and things like this. So there's going to be different things going on. So the food can bring up other things, like for example, I've noticed last year I was doing a retreat with about 12 people, and there was 2 or 3 guys in particular who, when the food was dished out, seriously, like their whole personality would change. They're like out with the forks, and you just and very sort of watching how much everyone got and all the rest of it and stuff like this. So you wouldn't want to get in the way of their forks, that's for sure. So so that triggered something for them. I'm just trying to think now. For me, my main sort of triggers were initially around just missing, just the repetitiveness of the food and things like that. And it was okay. It's all generally okay for the first week or two, and then as time goes on, I can start dreaming about food. And I was in the jungle doing a deer tour a while ago, and it happened to be the season where there's lots of fruit just dripping from the trees. Like there's this guava tree, just guavas everywhere. I love guavas, and I can't eat them because I'm on the dieta, so you have to walk past it every day. So and a lot of the stuff, a lot of these beliefs that we've got are very subconscious. I think it's 80-90% of our beliefs are subconscious. So some of the things that will come up, you just won't be aware of them, and you might not even see them. So one of the things I suggest is just practice when you're eating. Do the same thing as walking around. Just practice your presence, breathing slowly, eating slowly. Notice your own impulses that come up. Notice your urges that come up. Notice the judgments that you make on other people, because really they're just a reflection of ourselves, stuff we're denying about ourselves. So write those down, something to go away and sort of and research. So food is a good one for all sorts of different reasons. Particularly good for helping us to see deep beliefs that may not be serving us anymore. The other thing too about the ayahuasca diet is just, it's fantastic. I mean, my body just loves it. I mean, even though my taste buds are suffering, my body loves it, and so I feel very fit. I feel very healthy. I've slimmed down. Yes, you slim down. One thing just to watch sometimes on this diet is that our bowels can get a bit sort of slowed down, I guess, because there's just no waste in what we're eating. So it's something that can happen. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't have a bowel movement for a week, and it can be a bit scary to begin with. So, but it's just fairly normal because there's just no waste in what we're eating. If you're going to be doing a long retreat, then I'll definitely speak to the shaman about, personally, I don't believe that is a good thing long term, and we need to be sort of working at how we can get things moving down there a bit more. So speak to the shaman and things if we're going to be, if you're going to be doing something long term. So I think that covers food. So some good ones here. Just watch the triggers. It's a great one. It's a really good one. Again, this is all about learning about ourselves and learning about what So it's all of this is a mirror. So just sometimes you're not going to realise that until you've gone far too down the track. You've done your explosion and things, and then you sort of come back with your tail between your legs and sort of realise that okay, I need to own that. But there may be some truth too, and obviously generally there is a truth I find in these triggers. It might be that these guys, for example, that were going like this. I just said to one of the guys in the end, I said to him, do you realise when you do this, like it's like you're cutting my energy off. Like it's just. And he just didn't. He wouldn't have any consciousness about it at all. Had no consciousness, and so he was grateful that I pointed it out to him, you know. So quite often we make these assumptions that people are doing this because they're whatever, but a lot of the time they're doing it because they have no idea they're doing it. So if we can feed that back from a place of love, then it's good for everyone. Okay, all right. Well, I'll leave you there on food. Okay, thank you.